Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Roughing the Competition. My name is Brant, and this is Trevor. And this is going to be NFL Week 15, part dose.
It's part 2, English.
Dose.
English.
Dose.
Part 2.
Dose.
Yeah, we'll teach him at some point. He's a Steelers fan, not that smart. All right, anyways, we're in the part 2 here. We talked about playoffs in the first set. Told us where everybody was at. So if you want to know where the playoff races are at, go watch that video. I don't have time to explain it again. But we're going to get the ball rolling real fast. Giants and Titans. Titans still battling for playoffs. Think they keep it alive here?
I think I'm going with the G-Men here.
Oh, G-Men.
And no offense to my Titan friends.
You have those? Those exist?
No, they do.
Oh, God.
But it's time for you guys to start imploding. And
you do it well.
I mean, because you're not going to give the ball to Derrick Henry as much as you probably should be. Because you have Deion Lewis.
I think that was a fluke last week.
I don't think so. But G-Men have Odell and Barkley, and I don't think you guys are going to be able to keep up with it.
By the way, Titans friends, there's only one for him. It's Snag. So Snag, if you watch this.
I have a whole family from Tennessee, so that
doesn't mean they're Titans fans.
They are.
Oh, that's sad. Snag and his family that are Titans fans. Just want you to know. He's right. G-Men are going to whoop you, and your playoffs are going to crash. Here's why. Saquon Barkley looks amazing. Odell should be back, and he wants to spoil the playoffs for, everybody. Tried to do it for the Bears a couple weeks ago, pulled out a 3-point victory. Then they turned around and really did it last week to Washington. That wasn't even a game. That was just a massacre. Oh, and they did that without Odell, so imagine what they'll do with Odell.
Holy bananas.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the G-Men here. Big upset. All right, game of the week on this slide. No, I'm kidding. But it is Vikings and Dolphins, and there's a lot of playoffs here. Both teams battling for the 6th seed on each side. Who keeps their hopes alive?
The Dolphins.
Oh, the Dolphins.
Drake is going to be singing the Kiko. You want to guess what he's going to say?
No, I don't.
He's going to ask him if he loves him still.
This is what I deal with during the prep. Just...
So seriously, Dolphins win here because the Vikings keep losing, and I want to keep picking against the Vikings.
Gotcha. I'm picking the Vikings. Here's why. Dolphins, you have lucked out. You should not have won last week. Your playoff hopes should have died last week. I still don't know who your quarterback is, truthfully. I mean, honest to God, Tannehill's not that good. Osweiler might have been better. Who's your running back? Is it Drake or Gore? That's a question every week. I don't freaking know why you're alive. However, the Vikings, on the other hand, paid for a lot of talent. Eventually, it's got to show up. So let's assume it's this week, because Lord knows I don't want to see the Dolphins in the playoffs. All right, Vikings, good luck. We'll go on the next matchup. I know you can't see the picture on the left, but it's a guy drinking a beer. If I was a Redskins fan right now, I'd get really, really drunk. God, I feel sorry for you. But since we got to pick a winner, who you picking?
Jaguars. Because Cody Kessler is better than either Mark Sanders or Josh Johnson.
Yeah, sadly, that's true.
That's what I'm going with there. That's the only reason. And Jags defense. What?
Here's why.
What?
I feel sorry for you. Alex Smith broke his leg. Colt McCoy broke his leg. You have 17 players on the IR going into this past Sunday. You may have added one or two. I didn't watch the game. I mean, honestly, Giants got up early, and I just kept looking over going, oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Anyways, there is still some talent there, and I don't believe Jacksonville's any good. Defense also pretty good, and Eric Flowers might be tackle of the year. By that, I mean he should be nominated for sacks because he gives up so many of them. All right, I have enough said. Redskins going to win that one.
Interesting game.
Here we go. Playoff game. Yes, I mean that literally. This is a game that should be fun. These are arguably two of the hottest teams in the league right now. I know the Colts had that loss to Jacksonville, but they bounced back strong, knocking off the Texans, who were hotter than anyone else. Cowboys still coming off of that Saints win on was that Thanksgiving, I believe? And since then, they've been rolling. Or no, it was the week after Thanksgiving, sorry. They've been rolling since then, including beating the Eagles just the other night, kind of putting them out of the playoffs. So are you finally going to get on the Dallas bandwagon? Or
I will never, ever, ever get on the Dallas bandwagon.
Oh my God, just because.
I'm going with the Colts. I just think Andrew Luck's playing pretty dangerous right now. He's being pretty dangerous.
That's all you got. Andrew Luck's being pretty dangerous.
I mean, T.Y. Hilton, Marlon Mack, they're all playing pretty well right now. And I think it's going to be high scoring. And I think it's going to be fun to watch.
Oh my God. He's such a Cowboys hater. I mean, come on. Zeke Elliott, Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper has 2 180 receiving yard games since he joined the Cowboys. The offense has opened up. The defense has been fantastic. It's been amazing, and you're not picking them.
Are you?
Stop hating.
Are you?
Stop hating.
Are you picking
Of
them?
course not, because I love Mason. Mason's our buddy, and I'm sticking with the Colts. They're my adopted team, and you know what? I love watching Eric Ebron score. I think he gets 2 touchdowns this week. But on to a game that really matters. Because, well, guess what? Every game that I say matters pretty much doesn't. So we have the Seahawks and Niners. That's just endless. Sorry, Niners. You won last week. You lose this week.
See ya.
All right, to another game that, well, matters to some people at the table. To others, meh. No, sorry. As you can see, these are 2 teams who still can't believe they lost last week. Let's recap quickly what happened. In the case of the Steelers, we watched Boswell miss an early field goal, which came back to bite him later on because Oakland has such a terrible field. He slipped on the turf and missed the field goal.
Game tying.
Yep.
After a hook and ladder. A
Yeah.
successful hook and ladder.
And surviving Roethlisberger being gone for a quarter and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, more heartbreaking in New England, where Tom Brady had an incredible game, broke a couple records doing it, some all-time records, honestly, with touchdown marks.
Mm-hmm.
We watched Miami pull off the only successful lateral play in the history of the NFL. I say that because I've yet to see footage on another successful lateral play. So, who doesn't lose this week?
Too bad Gronk doesn't play more defense.
Hey, the man had to allow a 69-yard score. You have to respect that. It's commitment.
Well, I'm picking my Steelers just because that's my team.
Oh, my God.
And Steelers are in must-win mode right now.
True.
And I do believe we're going to play that much harder because I do think the Patriots already know they pretty much have the East locked up.
Yeah, let's face it, Dolphins really aren't that good. Which is why I'm picking the Patriots. Here's why. It's Tom Brady. Tom Brady loves being a killer. He also loves beating the Steelers. I think he would love nothing more than to beat the Steelers and watch them sit on the hot seat while he moves on into clinching the playoff berth. So Brady, get ready to rest because you're reaching that point of the season. Roethlisberger, oh dear God, I hope you have good luck next week against the Saints. All right, Eagles and Rams. You're a turkey, basically.
Turkey.
So are the Eagles roasted?
The Eagles are roasted. They only have one decent DB left in Philly. It's Rasul Douglas.
Yeah.
And the Rams have Todd Gurley and Cooper Kupp, who is probably coming back this week. Maybe.
Who knows?
But anyways, they have other receivers there too.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's not going to hurt them that much. But Eagles are done.
Eagles
Officially
are done. But they're the Eagles.
They're
They're defending Super Bowl champs.
They're no.
They have Carson Wentz.
They're not going to win.
Stable of running backs.
Just stop.
Quarterbacks on the IR.
You're making yourself look bad.
Yeah, I know. Because guys, I understand. I understand the Bears beat them. I understand Goff only had 180 yards, 4 interceptions, which love that, by the way. Gurley only had 28 yards rushing. Love that one, too. But it's the Eagles. And unfortunately, this is the worst time for them to play the Rams because guess what? They're battling for home field advantage with a team that's in our final game. Who we got for the final? Ah, yes. We have the Saints. And most Panthers fans probably look like this after the Browns loss. Because, yes, that means they haven't won since the week before they played your Steelers. You must have, really put a beat down on them.
Plague them.
I mean, that must have been a bad game.
It was very bad for them.
Yeah, it really has been. All right, so do the Panthers have a chance of keeping playoff hopes alive?
I think the Panthers are officially done.
Yeah, cooked, roasted.
Poached.
Oh, that works. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, I'm with you because guess what? Saints have not looked good in a while. I'm starting to get a little nervous. Alvin Kamara has been kind of pedestrian. Ingram's not really picking up slack. Breeze, not sure if age has caught you or if you forgot your flu shot. Don't know what's up there. If you forgot your flu shot, go get it.
Get it together, Breeze.
You're reaching that age. Doctors highly recommend it. Anyways, though, Saints are going to roll because nothing be better than, setting yourself up to clinch home field advantage without putting your conference opponent or your division opponent out of the playoffs. So, Panthers.
It's like a win-win situation there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and Ron Rivera, get your resume ready because I don't think they'll keep you.
Get your reservation ready for the riverboat, though.
Oh, yes. Yes, you have time to reserve. Tickets aren't cheap. Christmas deals. All right, guys. That wraps up part 2. We've had a little bit of fun this week. Let's see what happens with these playoff races.
It's going to be fun.
Anything shocking you think going to happen out of them?
I've already picked, the Giants are going to win. That's pretty shocking alone.
Yeah. For me, I think the shocking thing to watch is just how the AFC playoff basically plays out these final couple weeks.
So nervous.
Yeah, Steelers, Ravens in a dead heat, and there's 3 or 4 teams right on that doorstep who would love nothing more than to step in.
It might be pretty good that the fact that we actually have a tie right now. That might actually help us here.
Might. Gives you an advantage.
Yeah.
We'll see how it shakes out. All right, guys, it's been fun. See you in week 16.